This video is about Johannes Brahms' variations on a theme by Paganini. I will explain the most important things about the work and the composer. Johannes Brahms was not only an important symphonic and chamber musician, but also a virtuoso pianist and composer for his instrument. He created numerous works for solo piano, including the variations on a theme by Paganini, Op. 35, which are among the most demanding and brilliant works in the piano literature. The work was written in 1862–63 and premiered in Vienna in November 1865. It is a prime example of Brahms' pianistic mastery and his ability to transform a simple theme into a work of the highest virtuosity and expressiveness through ever new variations and transformations. The theme that Brahms chose for his variations comes from the 24th Capriccio for solo violin by Niccolò Paganini, the famous violin virtuoso and composer of the early 19th century. This capriccio is notorious for its devilish difficulty and places the highest demands on the technique and dexterity of the interpreter. Brahms transposed the theme to the piano and used it as the basis for a series of variations that push the technical and musical possibilities of the instrument to the limit. The variations on a theme of Paganini consist of 2 booklets with a total of 28 variations. Each booklet begins with the theme in its original form and develops it into a series of increasingly virtuosic and complex variations. In the process, the variations move further and further away from the original theme, without ever losing their connection to it. Brahms succeeds in capturing the essence of the theme in ever new tonal forms and figures, and in shaping it into a work of breathtaking brilliance and virtuosity. The variations on a theme by Paganini place the highest demands on the pianist's technique and musicality. They require complete mastery of the instrument, lightning-fast dexterity, and effortless mastery of leaps, runs, and cascading chords. At the same time, they require a fine sense of sound and expression in order to bring out the subtle nuances and shades of the music. It is not without reason that the Paganini variations are considered one of the greatest challenges in piano literature, a challenge that only the best pianists can take on. The variations on a theme by Paganini are not only a demonstration of Brahms' pianistic mastery, but also a tribute to Niccolò Paganini and his art. Brahms admired Paganini as one of the greatest virtuosos and composers of his time and saw him as a role model for his own music. With his variations, he pays tribute to Paganini and erects a monument to him that sheds new light on his art. At the same time, he shows that virtuosity on the piano is just as possible as it is on the violin. The variations on a theme by Paganini are a work of diabolical brilliance and virtuosity that captivates and fascinates the listener from the first to the last note. They are a firework display of pianistic artistry that explores the possibilities of the instrument in ever new timbres and figures, building to a climax of breathtaking effect. At the same time, they are a testament to the compositional mastery of Johannes Brahms, who created a work of the highest complexity and refinement. The variations on a theme by Paganini are among the most important and most frequently performed works in the genre of piano variations. They mark a milestone in the development of this genre and set new standards for the technical and musical possibilities of the piano. At the same time, they are a testament to the unbroken creative power and artistic mastery of Johannes Brahms, who created a work of timeless fascination and impact. The variations on a theme by Paganini are not only a masterpiece of piano music, but also an important testimony to the virtuoso culture of the 19th century. They reflect the fascination and admiration that the great virtuosos of the time inspired in audiences and composers alike, and helped to consolidate the image of the virtuoso as an artist of outstanding importance and charisma. At the same time, they show how fruitful and inspiring the study of the art of the virtuoso could be for the composers of the Romantic period. The Variations on a Theme by Paganini are an immortal masterpiece that has lost none of its fascination and impact to this day. They are a work that amazes the listener and demonstrates the sheer inexhaustible possibilities of the piano. At the same time, they are a testament to the greatness and genius of Johannes Brahms, who created a work of the highest perfection and expressiveness here. The Paganini Variations are part of the core repertoire of piano literature and will continue to lose none of their significance and appeal in the future.